Hello everybody and welcome once again to Rubik Boondoggles. This is update 4 of my boondoggle collection. Today I will be showing you 10 more boondoggles that I have made. Random shapes, colors, sizes, just everything in my collection. 10 random ones from it that I've made. Okay, let's get started. First off is this rocket ship slash Eiffel Tower thing. The long strand is made with double-sided boondoggle string. So yeah, one side is yellow there, the other is orange. And in order to make it orange on one side and yellow on one side, and not have it be stripes, you have to twist the strand, purposefully twist the strand in the starter stitch, or else that won't work. And then I just kept adding strands on the side rather than in the middle, to have kind of a double staircase effect. Then when I got to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1 wall, I split it into 2 square stitches and a super brick. And then I did another, and then I joined it back together into a 7 by 1 wall. Then you can see right there, there's a tiny little sliver of black. That's because I added in one tiny little last black strand, and I just did one stitch, just because I wanted the boosters of the rocket to point more outward rather than just straight. So I added that, and then I super glued a dab of super glue right there so that won't come undone. And then some more super brick for the engines, and then finishing stitches on the end. So there's that alternate rocket ship. Next we have a bracelet made from the butterfly stitch. Nothing very special. A really random knot right there. Really ugly random knot. I used to wear this more than I do now. Let's see here. Yeah, it's okay. I messed up a couple times, and like, you know how when you're doing butterfly, if you twist the strand, it like switches it all weird. Yeah, that happened to me a couple times when I was making this. So yeah, there's that. That was number 2. Number 3 here is this really big combo. I saw this one day. I was looking for ideas, so I typed boondoggle combo into Google Images, and I got this. Just starts as a circle and then keeps adding strands gradually. And you know, when you get n by 1 twisted wall stitches, they get really like curved back on themselves kind of thing. So yeah, that happened a whole darn lot. And then at the end I split it into a lot of squares and circles, and I alternated square, circle, square, circle, square, circle. You may notice that some of these colors actually weren't in the stitch. I actually added them for the specific circle stitch. So yeah, like, I'm pretty sure everyone has one color from this part and one added color. I'm pretty sure. I'm not totally sure though. So yeah, there's that. Okay, number 4, there's this, just a normal corkscrew. It's nothing but a corkscrew. It's just a corkscrew. The end. These look cool when you kind of twist them. Okay. Now here's one that I made when I was at summer camp and I didn't have much string. These were the only colors that I had. So I started out, I wanted to just make a DNA, but I really didn't have that much blue string, so I had to end it off. And then I just made it kind of a zigzag pencil kind of thing where it gets skinnier as it goes down. So I removed a strand, but I kept zigzagging with the twist stitch. And then finally a circle, and there's even a little zigzag in the circle stitch. And then I had a whole lot of extra yellow, so I did a bunch more butterfly. This competes in the race for my longest project, but it's not my longest project. Plus, when you let go, the butterfly stitch always tends to curl around, so it doesn't really look that long. But when you stretch it out, it's longer. Okay, next, here is, this is a 4 by 1 twist stitch. It got really ugly with the folding back on itself right here, as we saw with this one, folding back on itself right here. So I decided to end it off and start over fresh by splitting into 2 pentagon stitches. And I actually stuck a pencil through there for a few days to give it more of a rounded look. I might have to do that again, it's getting too straight. Kind of like you do with the chain link stitch, you stick markers or whatever in it to make it rounded. And then on my second go round with the 4 by 1 wall stitch, I pulled it a lot tighter and it looks a lot neater. And then this end for sure. And it's not totally even on both sides, but I don't care too much with this. And if you look really closely, it'll focus. You can see right there I snapped a strand and I had to use fire and melt it to the other end. Back when I didn't know how to just weave the new strand back in, and it like really looks really seamless, and you can hardly notice with my new method. But my old method, I would just kind of melt them and burn them. And speaking of the chain link stitch, here is a chain link with only 2 colors. I think it's, yeah, I gave away my other chain link, so this is my only normal chain link in my collection. Always a crowd pleaser. Really cool stitch. Yeah. Oops. Okay, next, this is an interesting design that I came up with. This is a 5x1 wall stitch, but it looks twisted, but it's actually a pattern. You do 2 straight stitches, and then 1 twisted stitch. Then 2 straights, 1 twisted, 2 straights, 1 twisted. And you keep on doing that, and it makes this kind of gradual turn. People always say this boondoggle looks like a candy wrapper. Yeah, it's cool, I like it, and it's fun to untwist. Kind of looks like an alternator. I don't know. So there's that. Okay, that's 8. We only have 2 more to go. The first one of the final 2. This is a very interesting boondoggle. It's just a bunch of tornadoes sticking out like a jack. And here, if I can show you this, I will show you how it was made. So, whoa, I took it apart. So first off, I made this bunch of tornado, then some quad in the middle, and then a bunch more tornado the other direction. Broke a strand, and it's really ugly. Whoa, that's when I was beginning to grasp the concept of weaving back in broken strands, but didn't quite get it yet. And then you just make a cross, kind of like that. And if you don't know how to make a cross, I'm sure there's several videos on YouTube. I don't really want to take the time to make tutorials, I just want to show you guys my completed projects. That might change in the future, but yeah. And then you just stick this through there. Take some muscle. And the quad, the little quad segment in the middle gets hidden. And yeah, so that's that. I got the idea from this. I saw the same thing, but it wasn't done with tornado, it was just with quad. And I thought, that's a cool idea, but I want to make mine my own, so I did a tornado. And I did this when I was running out of string, so I didn't really have a lot of options as far as colors went, so I had to do a lot of really short strands. So it's a lot of really random colors, that's for sure. And the final one I'll show you in this video is the classic American flag boondoggle. I've only made 1 American flag. I haven't reattempted this. I probably should, because if you can see, this one isn't entirely square. It gets bigger and looser as it goes out. And, oh yeah, when I was snipping off the old of these, I accidentally cut some of the blue strands, so on that side it's kind of ugly. But yeah, it's just an American flag. Nothing too special. I'm sure most decent boondogglers have made their own American flag. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed. Please watch my other collection videos. This is the 4th, so there's 3 others currently. And I will be making more in the future as I make more boondoggles. Thank you so much, and thanks for watching. Bye.